Hello all and welcome to the Selenium QA training day 2. Today we will learn about the core Java concept in today's class. So little bit about the history of Java. The Java programming language was originally developed by the Sun Microsystem and it was initiated by James Gosling. So he invented the Java language and it is released in 1996 as a core component of Sun Microsystems. So Sun Microsystem is now purchased by Oracle, so it is now on Oracle. Okay. So latest version of Java standard edition, that is Java SE, is 15. So in 1996 it was like Java SE1. Okay. Also Java's first name was Oak. So this is little bit about the Java history. Coming next is what is Java and all its features. We will discuss about this. So Java is a high level programming language. Java is platform. Java is platform. Why? Because it has its own runtime environment, that is JVM. We will learn more about JVM in today's class. Java Virtual Machine that provides the platform which accept the bytecode and execute on the machine. So it will help you to execute the change the code and execute in the machine. So we will learn about JVM in detail. The features of Java are object-oriented language. Java is an object-oriented language. It has 6 main features, which is class, object, method, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. So these all are object-oriented language, which is called as OOPS concepts. We will learn this also in detail in our course. Then comes up other feature is platform independent. So Java is platform independent. You can compile, you can run your Java in any platform, unlike C and C++. Mm, like JVM helps the Java to run in any platform and makes it platform independent. Okay, Java is a very simple and easy to learn language. Its basic concept is on OOPS, which is object oriented programming language Java. So it is very easy to learn and easy to understand. So that is why it is very simple. It's very secure language. Why? Because um, uh, like as I said, Java Virtual uh, Machine ensured that the unsafe operation should not perform on the Java program. So that protects the Java programming and make it very secure. Okay, is there any way to hide this? I'm not sure. I'm trying, but on this. Architect neutral. So Java is a Java compiler generates an architect neutral program, and this helps to compile in any any machine and makes it very portable. So next feature is portable. Being architect neutral and have no implementation dependency aspect of specification that makes the Java portable. For example, like if you have written your Java in suppose Windows, then you can also run that particular program on your Mac machine or any other machine. So that makes your program portable. Okay. Also, Java makes an effort to eliminate error-prone situation by emphasizing mainly on the compiler time checking, error checking, and runtime checking. So that makes the uh, Java program robust. Okay. It is also multi-threading. With Java's multi-threading feature, it is possible to write program that can perform in many tasks simultaneously. So you can perform your programs simultaneously in with the help of multi-threading. You can like write your program in different modules, and then you can run them simultaneously. So that is one more feature of Java, that is multi-threading. High performance. With the use of Java in time compiler, Java enables the high performance. So it is very, the performance of the Java program is very high. Java can run, Java is designed for the distributed environment of the internet. So the one feature is it is a distributed programming language. It's dynamic. Why Java is considered more dynamic than C, C++? The same Java program can carry extensive amount of runtime information that can be used to verify and resolve the access of object on runtime. So that makes it dynamic. Okay. So now comes the architecture of JDK, JRE, and JVM. Okay. It's a very important interview question, that what is the difference between JDK, JRE, and JVM. So JDK is a Java Development Kit. So this whole, you can say the bigger picture or the bigger, um, you can say the Java JDK is equal to JRE plus development tool. So inside JDK, Java Development Kit, you have JRE, which is Java Runtime Environment, and some development tools. Development tools involves three most. There are many others, but three major things are Java, Java compiler, and Java docs. Okay, so these are the major development tools. There are more also. Okay, so uh, you can say that Java Development Kit has two main components, that are JRE and development tools. So JRE is Java Runtime Environment. In JRE, you have your Java packages, classes, and runtime libraries, which you have to install. Then once you will install the Java, that time you understand that there are some runtime libraries. And JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine. Why Java Virtual Machine is called virtual? Because you cannot see it. It helps it compiling your program. Okay. So inside that Java Virtual Machine, you have class loader, memory area, and execution engine. Once you install your Java, you see Java JDK and Java JRE, but you cannot see JVM because it is an internal. Um, you can say it helps in execution of your code, that you can say. So and it is not visible. You can say you cannot see it um, practically. You cannot see it. That's why it is called as Java Virtual Machine. It is an abstract machine or a virtual machine. It is a uh, specification that provide runtime environment in which Java bytecode can be executed. Okay. Java virtual machines are available for many hardware and software program platforms uh, where and Java Virtual Machine is a platform dependent because configuration of each OS is different and that makes Java platform independent. Okay, so for different platforms, like if you are installing it for 32-bit Windows, you have to install different JVM. We will see it while installing. Okay, so for Mac users, JVM is different. For 62-bit, it is different. For 32-bit Windows, it is different. So that is uh, so whichever OS you are using, you have to install accordingly. Okay, clear? Is there any doubt in this?
No, all clear. Thank you so much.
Okay. So moving on, as we have seen that there are six main concepts of OOP. So one of the concept is object. Object is an instance of class. Okay. So object have states and its behavior. So I will give you the like real world example to, to make you understand that what is object. For example, suppose there is a dog. Dog has a state of which is color, name, and breed. That becomes the state of the dog, and the behavior is like barking, eating, sleeping. So these are all the behaviors. So uh, when it comes to class, a class can be defined as a template or a blueprint that describes the behavior and state of the object of this type. Suppose, example, there is a dog, a class name called dog. Okay, and these are the data types of this class, which makes the state of it, and these are the methods which tells you the behavior of that class. Okay, so um, and the object is an instance of the class. So we will learn how to create an object of the particular class. Okay, so we will learn in the later class that how to create an object, but to understand that object is an instance of a class and object have states and behavior. So state behaves as the data type, which I've already told you, and all these behavior becomes the method. So these are all the methods which are described in the class. Okay. So I am talking about the data types. So there are majorly this 9 types of data types: byte, short, integer, long, float, double, boolean, character, and string. Okay, so depend upon the what variable you want, you can choose it. If you want integer type variable, you use int. If you want a boolean type like true or false, you wanted to select, so then you can use boolean. String is like a alphabet, alphanumeric, then it is then you have to take it string. So I was talking about the method. In the previous example, I was talking these are all the methods. So method is a block of code. You can also pass your parameters through the method, and method are used to perform certain action, and they are also known as functions. Functions actually in C, C++, they are known as functions, but here we usually in Java called as methods. Okay. Now comes the access modifier. Like in this example you have seen, it is public. That means it is open to all the other classes also. That makes it public. If you write here public, that means it has it is a public access specifier. Okay, so there are four types of access modifier which are public, private, protected, and default. So uh, accessible inside the class. So these are all accessible inside the class. Default. So these are all different modifiers, and these are all the uh, you can say the properties where all you can describe it. I will take it off because I was not able to see the last one. So accessible inside the class. So yes, they are all accessible inside the class, which I have made this. There is one class, right, dog, and inside this class you can access all these variables you have defined. So these variables can be defined in this method also, this method also, this method also. Why? Because you have declared it inside the class, not inside the method. Okay, so can be accessible inside the class? Yes. Accessible within the subclass inside the same package. So this is suppose there is a package. So inside that package you can access this public default modifier, protected modifier, and public. But private you cannot access outside. Uh, I mean within the subclass you cannot access it if you have make it private. Okay, accessible outside the package. So no, only public can be accessed outside the package. Okay. Accessible within the subclass outside the package. So only protected and public can be accessed within the subclass and outside the package. Clear? So next is what is the difference between defect, error, bug, and failure? Okay. So defect is deviation from the requirement. Like as I said to you in last class also, that if there is a deviation from expected and actual, then it's a defect, right? So that is the same thing I'm explaining here, that if it is a deviation from actual and expected, then we can call it as a defect, and defect is usually identified by the testers. Okay. Error. While executing the code, you get an error on your code. Okay. Uh, if your code is not proper, then it will not execute and it will give you some error. So programmer or developer find some deviation, and that is called as error. So there are syntax error, runtime error, logical error. If it is um, I mean, these are all different types of error which you can find while executing your code. Okay. Now, what is bug? So, bug is a when the developer accepts the defect, then it will become a bug. Failure. Failure is when the application crash, or it will not even not you are not able to log in into the application. That time you say that the application is failure. Okay. So this is also a very important interview question, that what is the difference between a defect and an error or a bug or a failure. Okay, so now what we will do, we will try to install the Java JDK in our system. Is everybody clear about what I have told you in this class? If there is any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we will move to the installation part. Okay, so how to install the Java in your system.
Chavi, can you
Yes,
just explain me those data types one more time, Chavi? I'm
sure, sure.
confused between long and
Yeah. So,
yeah, long float double.
okay.
Yeah.
So long is basically when it is a big number, then big integer like more than 10 digit. Okay, so that time we will use long. Mostly long and integer are same thing, but in integer you have some limitations of like if there is very big number, then integer won't take long. Then that time you should use long. Float means it's a fraction like 36.27, that fraction, that time you use float. You cannot use integer in 32.67, right? You can that time if you are taking some decimal value, that time you cannot take integer, you have to take float. Okay, short is when there is it is very rarely used because short and integer are both same thing. Okay,
Just
and
to add,
double. Yeah, yeah, Anand, you can add. I'm not able to recall it properly.
so no problem. So, Ilam, this short is a whole number, byte, short, int, long. Only
Yeah,
difference in the size. Okay, long can hold a very big number up to 8 bytes. That means
yeah,
8
correct.
into 8. huh? And integer can hold up to 4 bytes. Short, half the size of integer, which is nothing but 2 bytes. So how do we calculate 2 bytes? Is minus 32,768 to plus 32,767, things like that. And byte can also hold a whole number or an integer number, which is very less. 1 byte is how much? 8 bits. So minus 128 to 127 number. So the bigger the number, we have to use either int or long data type. And just to cover up the fractions, why do we use float and double? To use the decimal numbers, that is fractional numbers, like as Chavi told, 5.5, 110.5, whatever the fractional numbers, we use either float or double. Again, float is 4 bytes and double is the double the capacity of float, which is 8 bytes. So we can demonstrate that practically when we are showcasing during the Java programs, all these data types.
Yes, right. And one more thing, character is only one alphabet. If you wanted to take only one alphabet, that time you take character. And if you are taking like a name or big uh, letters, you have to take string. Character I forgot to tell, so that's why. Okay. So is there any other question? Anand, do you want to add something on this, or I have covered everything in JDK, JRE, JVM?
Yeah, this is pretty good. How do
Yeah.
we use JDK, Java runtime environment? All these things, these concepts are important at the
Yes,
high level.
yes.
This is good. This is good, Chavi.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Anand. So, about the installation, you opened any of the browser. First, you check that whether you have Java or not. So, what you will do, you will start the command prompt in your computer and try to write Java space hyphen version and enter. Okay. I will write it in the chat also, that what you have to write. Where is the chat box? Okay, so by seeing this, you can see that whether the Java is installed or not. By Java have one version, you can see there's one Java version 15.1 is installed in my computer. So you can see that whether you have installed your Java or not. So if it is coming, Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. That means Java is not installed in your computer. Okay, so you have to install it. So how you install? I will just exit from here correctly. I will exit here and I will go to the search from here. I will write JDK download. Okay, JDK download. So there is one first link which you can see, Java SE downloads. Okay, so just click on the first link which you get. So it will take you to the oracle.com where you have all the download available of Java. Now the latest version, as I told you, is Java SE 15. Is everybody with me? So I think Neelam has only wanted to join because everyone has else have already installed in the in their computer. So so this is so when you click on this download and here you have to click on the download, then you get this page where in different operating system you have different download links. Okay, so for Mac you have Mac Neelam, right? So for Mac users you have an JDK 15.1, and for the Windows, as mine is Windows, so Windows 16 16-bit, I have installed this exe file. Okay, so I think you have to install this, right, Anand? If you have any other,
Yeah, that's right.
that's right, no? For Mac operating system installer, you have to download this one. As I said, it is
Correct.
for different operating system, you have to use different JDK. Okay, once you install it, as it's already in my system, so I'm not gonna install it. You have to just click here. Then there is an executable file which is downloaded on your system here. And on click of that download, you will be saying that whether you want to install the Java, just click yes, then next, might be they'll say you next, and they'll tell you about the default location, which you can select any location or make it default location only and it will be installed in your like for me it is installed in my C drive program files. Okay, so in C drive programs files you have one folder named Java. So here JDK is installed. Okay, so inside that there is one bin file. Yes, Neela.
I said got it. Yes, it downloaded it.
Okay, great. Great. So once it is installed, you can see this bin folder inside JDK file. So here you have all the important folders related to Java files and which helps you to execute the Java program, and Java compiler file is also here. So what's the next step? Next step is we will create the environment variable so that we can run all the Java related commands in our command prompt. So we will just copy this path, Control C, copy this path and search for the system. Okay, we need to uh, search for the system. And we'll open for, okay, not this one. We have to search environment variable. Here we'll go to the environment variable. Inside the system variable, we'll make it edit. Click on the edit and paste your path here. Not here. Sorry. Actually, it's already in my system. Oh, sorry. Here in this, you have to click here and paste it here. Actually, path is already here in my system. So you can click on new and then paste it.
Okay, Chavi, what did you do there? Sorry, I didn't see this.
Okay, I just copy the path till bin folder wherever you have stored your path, right?
Huh.
Yes. So I'm just creating the environment variable. So I've just opened that. I'll show you.
Okay, you're showing me on
Open that.
Windows, which I know how to do, but what do I do in Apple? How
Okay.
does an environmental variable in Apple go?
It's not the similar. I mean, I think it should be similar. Just
No,
search and no.
completely different operating system. I'm also learning.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I years back I am certified in Windows, but this is
Okay.
new for me.
Okay. I guess it should be the same for this. Where you have installed, can you share your computer? I'll stop sharing and can you share it?
Okay, share screen. Okay.
Currently, I'm not able to see. Maybe it's coming slowly.
Oh no, it's asking me to change my. I have to give you some access on. Okay, got it. Let's see.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. For sharing screen also, it is asking for access.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, for all the iPhone
Oh, we have
related,
to quit. We have to quit and go back again. Only then I can do it.
okay.
Zoom.us will not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit. So
Mhm.
I can give you access, but I have to quit and come back. Okay,
But I don't want
I'll figure
access.
this
I
out.
just
I'll figure this out. So that's okay. I'll go
okay.
and figure this out. Don't worry. Okay. So
Okay.
let's see what you're doing. So I just have to create an environment variable so that you could run that from anywhere, right? That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Now
So
let's see what you're doing here.
so you have to, you just make a point that what what all steps I am doing,
Got it. Yeah.
so that you can do it
Got it.
later.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
So you just have to copy the path. Okay, for till bin you have to copy the path.
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
Okay, and then you just write here environment variable in the search, and there is one window which is open. Then here you have to click environment variable. Then this environment variable window will open. There you see the path I've already added. See,
Got it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. I will.
So
I
can
will.
you?
I will get to this. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay.
I think Anand is helping you. Yeah. Okay.
Neelam,
So
I have shared one link in the chat for the installation and configuration in Mac. You can check that out.
Okay. I will check it later. Yeah. Let's go on. Yeah. For a moment. I will.
okay,
I will save this. I will
sure.
email myself this link. Can you email it to me? Sorry. Hang on. Let me see. I can't even copy paste this thing. Okay. I got it. I'm copy pasting it. Okay. I will send it to myself and then do it later. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So as you can see, a path is already added in here. When you click on the add button, you click here and then write the value till here, and then you write the name as Java home, I guess, right? Right, Anand? Here, what variable you have to give? Name Java
Yeah,
home.
Java underscore home.
Java underscore home. Yeah.
You can give,
Java
yeah, you can give
underscore home.
anything.
Yeah, anything you can give. So, and click on OK as it is uh, already added. So I will click cancel. Okay. So that then here you have to add till you can say till bin we have copied here, right? So we have to go back till JDK JDK 15.0 dot 1 15.1 version, and then copy this thing only, and in the system variable you have to add till this, you see Java home. Here you have added till, here I have added till JDK. I have not added bin here, but here I have added till bin. Okay, so in user variable you have to add till bin, and in system variable you have to add till JDK. Clear? Is that clear? And you have to add Java home or anything you can write. Here also you will click on new, add this Java variable as name as Java home, Java, it's capital Java underscore home, and in value you'll write till JDK 15.0.1, correct? And then click on OK, so it will add it in your system variable. Clear? Okay. So I'll just cancel it because it's already added in my system. So after that, what will happen? You can see that in the command prompt, you can see that when you open the command prompt, you can see that Java is installed in your computer. So how you will see? The same Java hyphen version. So you can see that your Java is installed. So unless until you see here, you are not sure that whether Java is installed properly or not in your computer. So better to check always from command prompt that how it is installed. Okay. Also also there is one more command, echo percentage Java underscore home percentage. I will send you this also so that this path has been stored there in your in this path all the files will be stored, so that path should also come when you write this. I will write it in chat. Echo percentage Java underscore home. So just to make sure that path is also set. Okay, so you have to check that this path should come when you write echo percentage Java underscore home. Clear? If you have any doubt, you can ask later point of time also. So now we have to install Eclipse. Okay, then only you can work. Okay, I will do exit. Now again in your browser, search for Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse IDE. You have to search Eclipse IDE. Click enter and click on the first link which you get. That is www.eclipse.org. You have to click this site and this site will open. Clear? Now we will go to the downloads. Click here, download. This orange button, you can remember that. And then again you are a Mac user, right? So it will ask you the option. Then you click on download. So Anand, for Mac, can we use this one or this, because this is for Windows user, right?
Yeah. So there is actually packages that that Nilam has to look into it. Okay. So I'll share you the link. Okay, and I will help you out. And
Yeah,
here, this is for Windows,
yeah,
Win64
this
bit.
is for Windows.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And
So
you can actually go to one of the flavors of Eclipse. I'll show you where it is available.
you wanted to share your screen, Anand?
We can take it up at the end. You can continue.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a different version of Eclipse for Mac.
Yes, I guess so. So from somewhere else you have to download. I have to figure it out. I thought it's here only.
Okay, let me help you. Okay, just okay, go top.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, Anand.
else I will. Can you allow me to share the screen?
Yeah, yeah, I'll stop sharing and you can share.
So we had to go to eclipse.org. Click on this. This is just click on Eclipse. And okay, can you see download packages? The below one. Click on this. Okay. See here. Can you see this, Nila? Mac 60 x86 64, and this is for Windows. This is the one. You can see that here. And this is for Java
Yes.
developer. And I recommend to everybody to install Eclipse IDE for Java developers because it consumes a lesser space, 321 MB, compared to this IDE for enterprise Java developers. Mainly for development activity, we go for this. IDE for Java developers, uh, this symbol will actually is more than enough. And if we are using Windows, click on the first one. If we are using Mac, click on the Mac OS x86 64. If it is Linux, the third option. So for this, click on this.
Sorry, can you backtrack a little bit? Because I was sort of trying to download it. So I came here and I downloaded this one. This.
Yeah. Are you in the same page?
Yeah, here.
Eclipse Java.
I click on the orange one. Yeah, the Mac one. Yeah, I just click on the orange button, right? Or and then how did you go past this?
Okay, let me show it to you again. So the second one, Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Are you able to see?
Um,
Are you on the browser?
yeah,
Okay. Can you copy and paste this URL? I'll paste it in the chat window.
downloads packages. Okay, I'll get it. Hang on.
Yeah, copy
I
and
don't.
paste
Yeah,
that.
I can remember this. That's okay. Oops. J loads. And is it packages or package? Packages. Okay, got it. And you said you want Eclipse IDE for Java developers, right? Not the first one. Got it.
Yeah, the reason being it takes lesser space on your system.
Got it. Okay.
And are you seeing the Mac OS x86 64? Click on that.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
So once you click on that, it will take you to a screen where you have to download the .dmg file.
Right.
The file, yeah, when you click on this, it will allow you to download on your system.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's taking a long time because my system is very slow today, but yeah, it will get there.
Do you have Windows laptop or you are okay with Mac?
I do. I have we have lots, but they are all my kids. This one is mine. It's brand like
Okay,
I thought I need to learn a new system, so I literally bought Mac. This is my first Mac ever, but I will get there.
all right. No problem.
Yeah.
We will help you out if you are stuck anytime.
Yes. Okay. It's taking a long time downloading, but it will eventually get there. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Chabi, you can continue.
Okay.
And for rest of the folks, I'll just if I go back for Windows, majority having Windows, click on the first one to download the zip file. Download the zip file, unzip, and then Chabi will continue on how to. I mean, it is just an installation.
Yeah.
It's an editor for
Yeah.
writing the Java programs. That's it. Thank you.
Yes. So Eclipse is the editor for writing the Java program. So rest all have already installed it. So I will open the Eclipse. So do you want Neelam to write a Java program? You want me to write a Java program, or you want today to install it? Then, if you, when you are ready, you will wanted to start the Java. So,
So I have sort of helped my son write a lot of, hang on, yeah,
okay.
a lot of Java programs on Windows Eclipse,
Mm-hmm.
which should be working the same. So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe let me install this. And as far as I
Yeah.
was reading the little document which Anand sent me, looks
Yeah.
like I don't have to do any environmental variables in Mac. That's only a Windows
Okay.
thing. Yeah, I don't have to set any variables. It's a Windows thing.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
should be
Okay.
okay, but we'll see. We'll see it. Is there anything you want me to check to see if it's working, the environmental variable? I
That's what
went to
I
terminal,
sent.
did the Java version, and it came up with the right version.
Okay.
So is there anything else you want me to check to see if that environmental variable, I know what environmental variable is in Windows. It sort of, it makes it path independent, right? When you run the program. But
Right.
he,
So
I
you can write in your, see, I've just sent you echo percentage Java underscore home.
okay. Hang on.
So that will tell you that where your programs are, where you have installed the Java. Okay. When you write it on command prompt, that time it will show you that what is the path.
Okay, so what did you ask me to type on my command prompt?
This I've sent you echo percentage Java underscore home percentage. Do you see in the chat room? I've just posted.
Got it. Yeah, okay.
Just try it.
Okay, got it. Echo. Command not found. Echo command not found. Is there a space? There must be a space there, which I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see on this. Okay, Java.
Okay, maybe you cannot copy paste in Mac, is it?
I can. I'm just not very comfortable. It's Command C, Command V instead of Control C.
Okay.
It says
Okay.
the answer is percentile, Java. It's sort of echoing whatever I've written. Oh, wait, no.
Oh,
It says, yeah,
is it giving you the path?
Neelam Golani at Neelam's MacBook Pro, the tilde
Okay.
sign and percentage. That's it.
Yeah, maybe the path is like that because there is no C drive as such in the Mac, I guess. In the Mac, I don't think there's a C drive or D drive.
Which is something I
Yeah.
need to learn. Yeah. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
Windows very, 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 very well. This is,
Uh-huh.
yeah, new to me.
Even
So,
I'm not.
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
have.
felt I was getting too comfortable with Windows, so I decided to teach myself something else. I am obviously struggling, like you can see, but yeah, okay. So that's what it's saying. Yeah, it doesn't give me an error. It gives me something back.
Yeah, that means it is installed and it is showing you the link, I guess.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
can type
you can,
Java space hyphen version
yeah,
to
that
check
also.
whether Java is installed.
Yeah, that I did. That I did immediately, and that is working.
That
And
That
that
is,
is
so which means everything is set in your system now.
everything is good. Yeah, correct.
okay. It's still downloading. Um, so I have downloaded 3 versions of Eclipse. Uh, one is Eclipse Java 2020-12-R Mac OS X Cocoa x86. Obviously, we don't need this. That I need to delete. Eclipse install JRE Mac 64 DMG-2 dash download. Eclipse install JRE Mac 64 DMG download. I think the second one you said, right? That's a small, no, those are still downloading. Yeah, okay. It's still downloading my Eclipse, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a
So,
big snowstorm here. So there is like all these systems break when we have snowstorms, right? So
no problem. So you take your time and install. So, so today that's all from my side. Anand, do you have anything to add up? Because
Yeah, actually, do you want to show one or two sample programs, Chavi?
yeah,
For Nitin or for Matt or for even for the Neelam also. Basically, it will give
okay,
an idea
yeah,
on how to write one or two simple programs and how to run it.
yeah, sure. So can you stop sharing? Then only I can share screen. Yeah, okay, Anand. Close all the programs which are. Hmm. So yeah, here what you will do, you'll click on File, Neelam. It's for you because I think Nitin has already know about this, and click on the Java project. Once you are installed with this Eclipse, so this is the page that will open, and in the file you will go to File and click on New. In New you will write Java project. Okay, so there is one create a Java project will open. Here you can write your name like anything. My first Java program. Then finish it. Okay. It will ask for your module. If you don't want, then don't create the module. So here it is created my first Java program, which I have given the name. Here by default, all the GREs will be added. Okay. Are you with me, Neelam?
yeah, sure. Yes, I am.
So all the GRE will be added, and there is one source folder. In the source folder, you will go right click, and in the new you will write the class. Okay. So any class like hello, it's a simple hello program will write and add the public static void main. Okay. Here you'll add public static void main, then finish. Okay. So you'll get this. This is as I told you, it will be a public class by default, public class, and the class name is hello, which I have given. And there is one method, which is a main method. Okay, inside the class, there is a main method. Okay, and in the method, I'm gonna write some code, right? Here I will write, suppose system dot out dot println. Here I am writing hello. So by this you can save it and you can print. By this method you can print the whatever is inside in your parenthesis double quotes, so that will print as I think you might know because you are you are learning Java. So this is like a cakewalk for you, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely, yes.
So, uh,
It might be tougher on Apple, but I will figure it out. That's the whole
yeah, yeah,
idea.
that's why I wanted to give you some time to figure it out so that it will be easy for you to
Right.
once you are
That
started
is the whole
executing.
idea of buying Apple. So I
Right.
don't get so stale. I like to keep learning. So that's why.
Yeah. So, do you want to learn about the loops today, or you want to have a break and then once you figure it out, then you start learning?
Yeah, no, let me install. I sort of like to do it along.
Yeah, that's what might be your mind is in installing. And if I tell you anything about loops and you know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
I want to
programs, it will
install.
not.
Let me
Yeah. So,
install, then I would like to do it with you. If that's okay
okay.
with the rest.
Yeah. So you take your time and install, and it's already like 1.5 hours of our session. So we can stop here
Okay,
and
good.
you
Yeah.
install it.